Welcome back to the channel, all about life skilling, or at least used to be about life skilling. My name is Teddy, and today we're going to be looking at the new global lab updates that has a lot of life skilling updates that we've been desperately waiting for and have been questioning PA where they've been. Today we're going to be looking at the massive new changes coming to life skilling introduced in the new global lab update for Black Desert. If you guys were like me and have been waiting around for any meaningful update for life skill, this might be the one. So if you guys want to see more Black Desert content, be sure to check out the channel for more. Like, subscribe, turn on all those notifications, and without wasting any more couple months waiting around, let's just jump into the new updates waiting for Black Desert. In the new November 8th Global Lab introduced for Black Desert Online, the new Palace Workshop has been introduced. This is designed to produce, process, and deliver items exclusively from the Land of the Morning Light, earning silver while also allowing you to sometimes obtain high ability buff items during the production process. Of course, you can either use these items yourself or list them up on the central market, so they can be used for additional source of income. In addition, you can also produce rare processed goods that can be delivered using rare materials that you obtain with the low probability during production activities. In addition, processed goods produced through the Royal Workshop are classified as general items, so unlike existing processed goods, they are not affected by the distance bonuses or trade levels, but can be delivered to another land without weight restrictions. The Royal Workshop method itself is the same as sending workers to an existing production nodes, so since the approach is not difficult, PA does hope it can be used for an additional source of income because all the other life skilling sucks. Let's take a look at the item production and the processing. Even though this is poorly translated and we are waiting for the English translation to be updated into the game, here is what the production node does look like. You can use the workers of Yuctor Street to produce and process items in the Royal Workshop. With the opening of the Palace Management, the level of some of the accommodations in the Land of the Morning Light Yuctor Street has been expanded. This is one of the production bases. A production base is a location where the material items for processing are produced. Here's what it should look like. At the top of the production base at point 1, this gives guidance of the location of the Palace Management Manager and additional workshops in the relevant base. The second point is any of the other areas that you can choose. You can click on the relevant area to designate the worker and number of times to carry out the production work. The next point here is after selecting the workshop to carry the work out in, you can change it by selecting option number 4. If you don't like the option chosen, you can change these 3 times throughout the day and will cost 10 pearls after. There is a low probability that you will obtain a powerful and special buff items when cycling these out, and these items can be sold for a high price or used directly. Be sure to cycle through and test your luck. Moving on, we have the processing base. At the processing base, you can process special products using the materials produced at your production base. The same rules will apply. You can choose each of these 3, and they can be changed 3 times a day, with the 4th time onwards using 10 pearls. Some of these items are not general special products, but Imperial Delivery items, so you can still sell them to the Imperial Delivery out in Seoul. So how do you unlock any of the workshops? When you start the Palace Management, you will initially have 1 basic workshop. Later on, you can unlock additional workshops at higher levels. You can obtain the Land of the Morning Light reward badge every time you process or produce in the Palace Management. If you collect a certain number of morning badges, you can unlock additional workshops through the designated NPC. There is an NPC at each base to unlock the workshop. You can check out all the locations here on the screen. Moving on, we have the Imperial Delivery and Production. With Imperial Delivery being a regular income source for many adventurers, even though it really sucks compared to the other life skills, they've reduced the weight of the Imperial cooking and medicine boxes down from 10 to 1 pound. When making bulk packaging cooking boxes or medicine boxes for Imperial Deliveries, a processing formula has been added to allow packaging 100 boxes at once. It will take 10 servings of food and the new 1 large packing string, or 100 servings of food and bulk packaging strings and 1 blackstone powder. You will have to have at least Artisan 1 processing or higher and have the knowledge acquired through Caroline's quest in order to use the packaging string, but it will act just like packaging any normal medicine box or cooking box. Imperial Crafting also has a big update with having an additional profit based on your alchemy skill. The higher your skill, the more additional profit you will receive when delivering medicine boxes to the Imperial Court, such as if you have alchemy proficiency 2K, standard 45.8%, whatever that may mean, you will get 145%. So I'm thinking if you have a higher mastery, the higher your mastery, the more percentage you will get back as addition. But I don't know. I'm going to have to wait until the update finally comes out and we can actually see. Moving on, we have the Imperial Cooking and Alchemy division separated. The Cooking and Alchemy fields have been separated during the Imperial Delivery, allowing for us to be able to turn in both our cooking and our alchemy boxes without having to be limited to either turning in one or the other. So now we can make at least 450 mil per turn-ins opposed to 200 to 250 mil. Keep in mind, this will not affect the daily delivery amount in the alchemy field and the cooking field. So if that section has and the daily deliverable quantity is reset every day at midnight, and you can deliver boxes equal to half of your maximum contribution every day. Moving on to more life skill updates, furniture has had its weight reduced, allowing you to hold more furniture in your inventory without having a lot of that weight taken. We bitched, we complained, and PA has finally heard us. We have now 45 new treasure fish species we can go out there and fish for. Taking a look at all the new treasure fish we have, pink dolphins are going to be 1 bill. 1 bill. Interesting. The highest valued fish is going to be the new pink dolphin, which also awards a title, Whale's Dream. This will give 1 billion if caught. These fish cannot be used for Imperial deliveries and can only be traded to the traders. The lowest fish on the list is now going to be the electric catfish at a tingling 15 mil. We're going to have to go out there, start fishing around and seeing if we can start looking for these better rated fish. And I have a feeling that the pink dolphin might come from the ghost whale location, but I don't know. Don't quote me on it. If you guys have an idea of where these fish can be found, comment down below, let me know, and I might make a guide on trying to find all these fish. Not only do we get more treasure grade fish, but we also get the increased fish prices by the grade. White grade gets doubled, green doubled, blue doubled, orange except spearfishing. So obviously we cannot increase the amount that we get for the ghost whales, but with the new treasure fish, we should be able to compensate it for that. Bartering also gets a huge new update. New land good to level 1 trade goods have been added. Pine wood, jade, powder of darkness, tin ore, brass ingots, powder of time, nutmeg, thuja plywood, palm plywood, deerskin, rice flour paste, maple plywood, cypress plywood. Just a lot of wood, and a lot of our materials are now being able to be exchanged for level 1 bartering good. Not only that, but certain land goods have been removed so we can no longer barter with them. I will post a link down to the Global Lab update so you guys can take a look at it yourself and read through the list. Now with these changes, the mysterious barter support box can now be obtained while exploring an island through the exploration option. When you open a mysterious bartering support box, you can obtain land materials needed for bartering. This will be reflected to all the new land goods and level 1 bartering goods. Next, we have the Star of Magoria. In the vast ocean of Magoria, the barterers of the Magoria Star have started bartering new items. Not only have they changed the land goods from being traded out, but they also increased the amount of crow coins and other items that we can get while out there bartering. Also with the bartering updates, when renewing the material exchange and bartering, there is a probability of a golden plate appearing has doubled compared to before. The number of trade items required to exchange crow coins in the golden plate has been fixed to 1. They also increased how many crow coins you can obtain when exchanging the golden plate. As for our special bartering, they removed a lot of the items, added different ones, and now there's a chance of different items that has a chance of appearing, like Tetmanos, 10k crow coins, top grade Magoria sea stone boxes, treasure maps, a lot of goodies. I suggest taking a look at this chart and planning accordingly. They also increased the number of crow coins obtainable from the surprise bartering. The lowest was 200, now it's going to be 500. So we should be able to do a lot more crow coins when bartering and be able to make those Carracks a lot easier. For those of you who were tired of grinding for your Carrack and not really interested in the bartering updates, there's a new feature added that allows you to register your Carrack to be exchanged. In this new UI, as you can see, you can exchange your Carrack into one of the new registrations. The price of the Carrack registrations will be a max of 50 bill at a low of 10 bill starting at 20 bill. In order to exchange your Carrack, you must have all empty equipment slot and crew slots, give the heavy ship to the Naruto Master, exchange the ship for the registration certificate through the exchange ship registration certificate button. And lastly, you can register them while heading out to the Naru Taragi Pier and hitting the register button. I'm not exactly sure where that is, might be in the Land of the Morning Light, or Wharf Manager will have to wait for the update to come out and start selling our Carracks. For everyone that was confused why our wagons never had a lamp, congratulations, PA is listening yet again, and we now have a lamp that can be placed on our Peridot Forest Path wagon. This lamp will light up everywhere and can be influenced by the energy of nature, emitting an unknown power. If you equip this lamp, you will get imbued with the energy to continuously restore the carriage's power. Additionally, if you equip the self-luminous Dong Dong lamp to the period to a Forest Path wagon, it will float above the carriage and illuminate the surroundings. In order to make the Dong Dong lamp, you have to get the pieces. Now, in order to get these pieces, they can be obtained by delivering a level 30 tier 6, 7, or 8 horse, and can be obtained with a low probability when delivering a dream horse to the Imperial Delivery. Not only that, but we need traces of mysterious magic. In order to get these, however, we have to exchange the Imperial Files to the Imperial Delivery NPC. There is a very low chance, but once you have 4 lamp pieces and the trace of mysterious magic, they can be combined to make the Dong Dong lamp. Another update added to fishing is the bottled notes item that can be obtained through fishing has been improved to stack into 1 bag. Not to mention, Pedro Jack's treasure map has also been changed from character bound to be family bound, so they can be exchanged between your tunes. Unfortunately, that's everything being updated with life skills in Black Desert Online, and I know I told you guys I would be waiting for a new update to come out, and hey, look at that. Black Desert finally listened, and a lot of the gripes that we've had, a lot of the feedback that we posted over the course of the last 10 years is finally being addressed. A little too late? I'm not sure. Let me know down in the comments below if you think this will revive Black Desert and start bringing in more of the life skillers, or if you guys think that it's just way too dead and, Crimson Desert might take over. With all of that out of the way, it's great to be back, I think. I'm not exactly sure, but with all of that out of the way, I will see you guys for the next one. Keep gathering out there, everyone.